but Chukwu Abiyama alone do we worship. That is why we offer him praise. That is why we offer him adoration and adulation. That is why we have come to submit all that we are today, likely to be tomorrow, and any time in the future, to the mercy and the grace of the throne of heaven. Therefore, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, ekekeli gwenu wabasi binigwe, nna eze onye ebube, na ngozi na otuto na eja mmanụ nne onye bụ nna Chineke. Anyị na-akpọku aha nsọ nke gị. Anyị na-erubere gị isi na-akpụ isi ala nye gị n'ihi na onweghị onye ọzọ anyị ga-efe ma ọ bụ naanị gị Jehova. Only you are we going to worship. Therefore, we present before you this very evening. We are fallible. We are blemished. But we trust in you and not in man. Therefore, this very entity, this very sceptered land that you bequeathed to our ancestors, this very place that when you were bringing us to, there was no Awusa Fulani anywhere to be seen, but we became so sinful that the very uncircumcised, the very Gentile, that is the white people, British especially, they came, they pillaged, they killed, they colonized, and they handed over your children to those who don't know you. They handed us over to those people, and here we are today. We cannot even worship you properly. We are petitioning you, Chukwu Abiyama, in heaven. Please have mercy upon us. Have mercy upon your children. As we sang when we were younger, please, my Lord, be merciful unto your children. This wasn't your plan for us. There was no time you created us to become subservient. Can you know how can your children be slaves? How can your children, your handiwork, the people that you made, how can they become subservient to those who don't worship you? Unthinkable. Is there anything that you want us to do that we are not doing? Is there any other special way? In what way have we wronged you? Are you not merciful anymore? Why are we being humiliated? Why are we being shamed this very way? We call upon your grace with every authority bestowed in us as your children to ask you to come down here to give us the courage, the strength, and the fortitude to resist this very evil that is fast advancing and enveloping your children. Never forget that we represent the light. You created us to bring light to this very darkened and hate-filled continent. The time has come for you to make us whole once again. We have sinned and we have confessed openly. We call upon you. We have nobody else if not you. Chukwu Okike Abiyama. We have nobody else. And when we chose nobody else, we have nobody. That is why we come to you. You are not man. Please be merciful. Please raise your children from all over the world, from IPOB families all over this very planet. Give them the vision, the wisdom, the understanding to discern what is to come, and to render every help at their disposal to ensure that your glory will be witnessed upon this very earth, as was prayed for by Yahweh Yeshua, that your kingdom will come and your will be done on this earth as it is in heaven. So Biafra kaina your Chineke. I don't want money. I don't want anything to do with wealth. I don't want to go bank. All I want is Biafra, nothing more, nothing less. We are not doing anything with wealth and riches. So when you have Jaconobanko, we absolutely nothing. All we ask for is Biafra. That your name may be worshipped, that you may be praised. Mankind, because of Biafra, will come back to you once again. They will say, we did everything to stop them, but they prevailed. That means that their God is very, very strong. And when they come to us and ask us, please tell us the name of this your God, we tell them, Chukwu Okike Abiyama. We do so that your name may be praised now and to eternity. He say.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people wherever you are all over the world, I would say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra for the avoidance of doubt. Streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uchi, who come from Efo, from Abatete Province in Biafra land. The man who has constantly assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Of course, he is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandi Okukano, the Prince of Afari Beku, Umuahia Province, Biafra land. The man who the Almighty Creator himself has sent to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people. He gave us his word that he was going to represent us. He gave us the word that he will go for us. In a time where there is nobody to speak for us, and nobody to go for us. His name is Mazen Nandi Okukano. And by the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, I remain George Unibe. George Unibe is from Abo Province. Abo Province is in Delta State. And Delta State is Biafra land. I will not proceed further without first of all appreciating the Almighty Creator himself, who made the heavens and the earth. For he is the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow.
There were no people like us. After we are gone, there will be none like us. Nobody is more committed. Nobody is more into Biafra. Nobody has sacrificed more, I'll put it that way, in this very cause than those surrounding Radio Biafra.
Yes, that is the truth. Today, without wasting much of our time before I proceed, I must appreciate the Almighty Creator himself, Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, ịmana n'eziokwu n'ịmara mma ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị, o juru anyị anya dadị o, inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dịghị onye dịka gị, Ebu Alpha and Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. Of course, on this very fateful day, the 19th of February, the year of Chukwu Okike Abiama 2019, our topic today is the people of interest. The people of interest when it comes to Nigerian state. The people of interest. You can't be able to predict all their moves, so that when they ask you to come and vote, when they ask you to come and do anything, trying to find out where they belong, the first thing you need to do is to find out what is their interest. Nigeria, as you know, was never created for the good of the people. We all believe in good governance. We all believe in good nation. We all having faith that one day is going to be good. It's going to be better. It is going to be like every other nation. We will make it look at a nation we could call our own, or a nation we could love. But that will never happen. That will never be. Because those who created Nigeria in such a way that the more you try to solve the problem, the more Nigeria will sink into chaos. The more Nigeria will destabilize. Because they planted people of interest everywhere. And without you taking knowledge of their interest, you will only wake up one day and discover that the very system you have fought so hard to protect, to defend, was actually designed to destroy you. And so when we look at our study this morning, the people of interest, I want you Nigerians, not just Biafran this time around, to look closely to the people who run the hem of affair regarding your very life, regarding your nation, your people, regarding the destiny of your unborn children. Find out what their interest is. And not until you have been able to discover what their interest is. I think my first advice is that you sit back and watch. And my second advice is that you are in a big trouble. You will soon discover the deep shit you have placed yourself on. The people of interest. Number one, you must understand that when it comes to Nigeria, there are people of interest. The owner of this company. Nigeria is a company. This company belongs to British government. And there are other stakeholders. There are other stakeholders. Shareholders. So even though Nigeria is a British company, there are people who are shareholders in this company. Make no mistake about it. If you do not know who the shareholders are, if you do not know who the owner of this company are, you will never know their interest. And so when you are ready to fight against the owner of the company and the shareholders, you must know them first of all, because they already know you. You must know how they reason. You must know how they operate. And then when you are singing their praise and their glory, when you are acknowledging them before the global community, some of you, your language will change, except you are part of the shareholders. Because of course, when it comes to the issue of shareholders, all members of the board of shareholders do not enjoy the same privilege. Because the more you contribute, the higher the level of control you have over that company. Some people bought shares from companies, some 5,000, some 20,000, some 100 million. Level of investment they have made, the level of share they have placed in there, determine the level of control they have. So when you talk about Nigeria, is going to be good, check about whether being good will be favorable to the owner of the company. Yes, you work in a company that produces exercise book. You want that place to be neat. Every day you wake up in the morning and you begin to sweep it. Have you ever tried finding out if the owner of the company actually want that place, that premises to be clean? Maybe you want the company premises to be dirty, so you will not be sleeping in the office. And so the more you are working very hard to keep the company clean, the more they will hate you and they will sack you for it. And so Nigerians, I want you to understand that in as much as you are praying very hard as a man of God to see that Nigeria is good, the people of interest regarding to the owner of this company don't want it to be good. They are still very surprised why we have not dipped into chaos. They want us to start war. And when we start war, they will fly in like God and stop the war. The war they created already. People of interest. I'm saying this to you, Biafrans everywhere in the world, for you to look at people of interest in every situation and circumstance. People owns this company called Nigeria, this zoo called Nigeria. It is somebody animal farm. This is where he trained monkey and baboon. And remember that some animals are wiser than others. And remember that they are stakeholders in every zoo. If you go to a zoo, you pay money to gain entrance. The moment you have your way in, you are free to ride the horses in the zoo, or you are free to be looking only. All depends on your money. And so number one, people of interest is the owner of this company. Make no mistake about it. So whatever you are doing or you are trying to achieve or you are working very hard to achieve, I say there are people of interest, people who owns this company called Nigeria. Find out what their interest is. Then you will be able to differentiate between those who owns this animal farm called Nigeria and those who are trying to liberate the people inside this zoo called Nigeria. That is the only time you can be able to put your effort in the right direction. Number two, people of interest, beneficiaries of this company called Nigeria. There are things we do not know. Would you want to look at the issue of Nigeria, looking at the people of interest? We've been able to see the first stage, which is the owner of the company. And so when you see when British government is doing what she's doing, and other countries around the globe are supporting British government, or rather they cannot question British government, try and find out their interest in Nigeria. Since a child to this very day, I have seen Theresa May walked into Nigeria as if she owns Nigeria, as if Nigeria is her backyard. I have seen people like Theresa May. I have seen people like Peter Buota. I have seen all of them. Rula Lady Gan, I have seen all these people. They walk like a conquering hero into my central land. They do not care about us. They go to the northern part of Nigeria. These people are the manager of the company. When they are done, they go back. They see us as animals that will be subdued. And to subdue us, they need Yoruba and Hausa to do that. That is why you can never see BBC motto in Biafra land. You can never see World Health Organization motto in Biafra land. You can never see CNN motto in Biafra land. You will never see any international organization present in Biafra land. The only thing you see is checking point. Only checking point. And now you know that in this company there are people who benefit from it. Who are the beneficiaries? Who are the beneficiaries? If you do not know them, you will be fighting against your father and your mother who are trying to save you from it. Most of you do not know who the beneficiary of this company called Nigeria is. That is why when our leader gave the call, you will not rise up and fight this enemy down. But I want to help you. I'm trying not to insult you. But I think it is insult that actually makes us to begin to reason the way we ought to reason. But I won't this morning. Let me try my best. You must find out who the beneficiaries of this company are. And then you will be able to know how they operate, how they reason, what their desires are, what they want. That is the only time you will know those who mean you good and those who mean you evil. Number 3, the workers in this company. When it comes to Nigeria as a company, they have 3 workers there. Number 1 is the Arewa. If you do not know that everything the Arewa, the Awusa, Fulani, Boko Haram, Yatiala terrorists are doing is exactly what the British government asked them to do, you will be fighting them, thinking you are fighting terrorism. Without Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, most of you will believe that people coming to kill us are just from Sudan, that they are just from Niger Republic, or they are just from Benin Republic. No, more of them are coming from different countries in Africa. Why? Because Hausa Fulani is the headmaster, is the slave tax master in Africa now. And so when you want to fight Hausa Fulani, you will know that you are fighting British government. And I tell you, you must bring all hell, you must let all hell loose to be able to destroy them. Look at Hausa around you as you move about, those of you in Biafra land today. Look at how they look like. You that is sick in the hospital, if you see Hausa, check your critical condition and tell me, can that Hausa man beat you? But you see, they are jumping everywhere like conquering soldiers, conquering Roman legionnaires. They are jumping everywhere because the owner of the company sent them. Do you know that for over 50 years, the Yorubas had monopoly over the media, even till tomorrow morning? They tell the world what is happening. Why? Because the owner of the company made them manager. They just come to news, they just snack it. BBC Igbo is just gallivanting everywhere now, trying to deceive anybody. No, Yoruba have monopoly over the media. And now you see there are people of interest. Those of you who are waiting for Nigerian media to tell you the truth, waiting for Hausa to create the economic that will favor us as a people, I tell you, you are dreaming. You are hallucinating. These are the people of interest. 3 nations make up the Nigerian you see today: the Arewa, the Oduduwa, and the Biafrans. The Arewas were duly employed. The Yorubas were duly employed. But when it comes to Nigeria, only saboteurs are duly employed. Just be a saboteur. Now, those of you on Facebook, like, follow me. Now that I've mentioned saboteur, you will see Yoruba start coming up. You will see some Hausa boy, the Yoruba, teaching how to do Irat start coming up. You will see some people who are actually Biafra. All of them will start coming up because they never believe we will know the truth about what they are doing. When it comes to Biafrans, only saboteur. Nangodo can fly private jet. Mbaka can make any prophecy and go and see Jubri and his family. Now you know why Mbaka was able to prophesy. And say, when I pray to God, we pray to God on this adoration, and God told us that He's going to give us a savior, a deliverer, who is Muhammadu Buhari. And when I prayed, we say that we must give him on our Lord support, on Intorontoro support, all Jigijigi support, all the supportable support. And when I went to his house, I saw his children. They were born again. Muhammadu Buhari children were filled with the Holy Ghost. The wife was even speaking in tongue. That is what Mbaka told you. Because when it comes to people who work in this company, from the Biafra extraction, you must be a saboteur. And so why am I saying this? When people begin to talk, just find out their reaction. Find out where they are coming from. If I am here to do anything in favor of my father, my mother, my children, my wife, may it not be well with me. Every effort, every sacrifice I have made here must be for one reason. And that is applicable to IPOB leadership. It is for the collective interest of the Biafran people. Our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, say we are going home. We will go home with our cripple. We will go home with our blind. We will go home with our dead. We will go home with every honorable Biafrans. And so what we are here to do is far, far bigger than my family. It is. For we have said to the Almighty Creator, if in your finite wisdom, you decide that the sacrifice for us to make in order for us to be free as a people is that we lay down our life, that we will gladly do. Number 4. The politicians. These are people of interest. You must try and find out what is their interest. We address people who we expected that by now they know the truth, and we see them acting in such a way that is not acceptable. Don't bother yourself. Find out what their interest is. There are people of interest. Those who want to be your governor or your ministers. Those who want to be your leaders, if they don't bow down for Hausa and Yoruba, they will never go anywhere. And when they go and bow down for Hausa and Yoruba, and you find out, you will never be happy with them, and you will not give them the support. The owners of the company will make sure they bend your will, the will of the people. They bend it against their own interest. And so when you are there, doing whatever you are doing, you must understand. Find out what is the interest of these politicians. Vote for me. I will tie road from Onitsha Head Bridge to Jamaica. Find out their interest. People of interest. The moment they get into office, they forget you. They only make you hallucinate through promises upon promises. We will build second Niger Bridge, Igbo presidency 2019, so on and so forth. Find out the interest of your politicians. Only few politicians in Biafra land are there to represent their people. And I tell you, some of them will have to beg money to be able to feed before they run out of their tenure in office. Because their interest is to protect the interest of the people. But I tell you, bring army to come and shoot your people. Go and ask Master Energy. What is his name? He has not even become a governor. He's just contesting. He has given army order to come and kill Biafrans. Watch that man. He will win Ukezi Ekpazu. Uche Oga. Uche Oga is just canvassing. He has given order for them to begin to shoot Biafrans. So what is his interest? You will see, because of what he have done. If Ukezi Ekpazu do not allow Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba to kill me and you, Uche Oga will win Ukezi Ekpazu. Most politicians in Biafra land don't know how to canvass. They are just doing what they can to see that they win. No, if you want to win as a politician, House of Rep, Senator, you are from Biafra land, please go to your village, invite Hausa and Fulani Boko Haram army. Let them open fire in the market square. Kill all your people. Hausa will know you are ready to do their bidding. You will be the next governor depending on the office you're fighting for. Understand, Biafrans, who the people of interest are. Number 5, religious leader. We spent so much time almost throughout yesterday talking about religious leader. Believe me, we have so many religious leaders who are men and women of God of integrity. They know their boundary. They don't try to poke nose in what IPOB is doing. And so when you see a man of God coming to talk about politics, when you are in the church to serve God, find out what their interest is. It will amaze you. It will surprise you. What are their interests? Find out. You know, some of you are not okay. They say, no, don't talk to a man of God. Actually, I read the chapter in the Bible when he said, do not judge, for God will judge them at the right time. But I also read a chapter where he said, it is therefore your duty to judge those who say they are Christian, because this is the only time you can bring out the evil one from among you. I read that place also. Someone said, no. He's a man of God. Leave him for God. No. Then Jesus would have sinned, because he judged those who were leaders of the Sanhedrin in his time. He judged those who watch over the temple in Jerusalem. He judged them. Don't let anybody deceive you. They say, no, 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 no. It's God that appoints them. No, no, no. Leave them, leave them, leave them. God will judge them in heaven. Did I come here just to go to heaven? If God is so much interested in me going to heaven, why didn't he send me to heaven or automatically? There is something he wants me to do. And maybe it's to deal with this. Oh, let me not cause them. Maybe it's to correct the impression some of these people of men of interest project before you. Maybe. So when you see your pastor telling you what to do political wise, begin to monitor that pastor. Check every hotels he enter, check every offices he enter, check those he communicate with, because at the end of the day, he may become a cultist. He may be a native doctor in the guise of being pastor. You know, when you say pastor do this, pastor do that, believe me, pastors, many pastors are good people. But today you cannot differentiate a pastor from a native doctor. You cannot differentiate a pastor from Boko Haram. You cannot differentiate a pastor from Fulani headsmen, because some pastors are cattle raiders already. Your own is once they say Jesus, Jesus. You know, so no, they are men of God. Sorry. Go and watch Nigerian musicians, all those Nollywood actors. When they, some of them, Nollywood did not favor them. The film industry didn't favor them. The next thing they do is they turn to musician. When they sing, and the music didn't favor them, they now begin to add Jesus to make use of the brain of those who say they are Christian. Have you tried listening to many Christian music sung by some political musicians in Nigeria? They will not tell you this is my own is a gospel vibe. They will not say Jesus, Jesus, and I go to Oshodi, and I go to Jueleba, and from there go to Opiwik, and as I come back I see Jesus, Jesus. Some people will say, oh, this is Holy Spirit inspired. Why did he become Holy Spirit inspired? Because Jesus is there. After all, my message this morning is Holy Spirit inspired. Sorry, I was not supposed to use that today. I'm trying not to curse anybody. These are people of interest. If you do not know them, they will deal with you. Political and religious leader, they are people of interest. When you come to the Muslim, you won't hear them. But every Afar and Imam, they are all terrorists. Watch them as they are saying, Allah Akbar. Do you know what they are saying? Kill every infidel. Kill every Biafrans. We have to take over their land. That is what they are shouting every morning. And you are there singing and thinking they are a religious leader. Wake up. People of interest. 7. The electoral contractors. Only reasonable people will understand that we have only 2 political parties in Nigeria. One is APC, the other one is PDP. Forget about PPK, different political parties everywhere. These are contractors. These are contractors. As I'm talking to you, they have started handing over, selling their member over to PDP or APC. And some people will say, no, vote for Masware. Masware is God-fearing. Some of these aspirants are pastors. Some of them are kings. The community will say, vote for him. You know, when Christians get to office, they will change Nigeria. How much change did this Osibanjo bring? At least we have a Redeemed Christian Church servant minister in the Asu Rock now. He has become even more Muslim than Muhammadu Buhari. His daughter is married to Muslim. Who know how many Muslim will turn his sons to pedophiles? Look at the lies he has delivered for you. The first thing he did when he came to office, as a man of God, he went to Ogoni land. They were starting, oh, he's going to clean up, he's going to clean up, he will clean up our land, he will clean up our land. Magnus Sabi is still deceiving all of you. All of you will die. Ogoni will not be cleaned up, except Biafra is restored. As a child, I know that Ogoni and Eleme are children from the same father. But today, because of Nigerian tactics, British government tactics of divide and rule, Ogoni man don't see Eleme man as his brother. People of interest. If you do not know why they are there and what they are looking for, they will bamboozle you. Number 8, mushroom political parties, like I told you. Utimpu. When you come to this very electionary committee, you have all this mushroom political party. You have the Utimpu group of companies. Utimpu group of companies. You have those who are compared to. Do you know what is a Utimpu group of company? I've seen many of them. They come to a market square, maybe a market in Arwata. Is there any market in Arwata? They will come there. Where is the market chairman? You say, yes, I'm the market chairman. They say, where is your office? You show them your office. What is your capacity? Do you know DSS asked me? What is the tone, the financial tone of your company? And I told them. The man said, because before they asked me that question, they have promised that when we're going to leave you, when we leave you, well, at least you can be telling us what is happening in IPOB. I was looking at them. He said, the man said, there is even one of my neighbors. He's an Igbo boy. He was not doing fine. I bought him a motorcycle. So he tells me what is going on. So at least we can be following up with what the people are doing. I was looking at the man. He said, but like you now, we will give you keke na pepe. Hi. Oyebu akpato no nweze. Oyebu akpato no nweze. Okay, they look me as maybe more financially buoyant than his neighbor who is actually selling out Biafra, telling him what we are doing. And now he decided to, I will not give you a motorcycle, I will give you keke na pepe. He has made this offer before he asked me, what is the line of your business? And I told him, he's okay, you are a big man now, you are a big man now, you are a big man. So he will convert me to Utimpu. And when I come here, I say, yes, see with him, they cannot say. When I see some principal officer in IPOB who suspect another principal officer, I don't blame them. Because they know already that there are people of interest. DSS is listening to me. They know what they did to me in 60 days. I will target 60 days in here. 60 days in here. Utimpu. In Utimpu, you are market chairman. You are pointing out those people who are under you, who are IPOB. You don't know what you are doing to yourself. It doesn't matter whether you are in Abo, whether you are in Anambra. It doesn't matter where you are. We're taking record of all of you. We will know what your interests are at the end of the day. And some gullible ones don't even know that you have collected money from behind, betraying your people. Don't worry. Biafrans, I want you to be aware of the people of interest. And now the final people of interest is IPOB. Believe me, IPOB is among the group of people of interest. But you should ask yourself question. What is the interest of Mazen Nande Kano when it comes to the issue of Nigeria? What is the interest of Mazi Uchimefo when it comes to the issue of Nigeria? Is the interest to make money? Is the interest more to loot? What is their interest? If you do not know what their interest is, you will fight against the very system that is actually designed to protect you. If you do not know what our interest is, you will be yapping like all those who have been yapping before you. Our interest is not in your oil. T.Y. Danjumano, our Fulani Alamajiri is. Our interest is not to drag down British government. No. It has never been part of our agenda. Our agenda is not to kill Yoruba and Hausa, even though we have what it takes. You see, when I see them jumping up and down, they don't know that to burn Nigeria down so that in 60 years' time, British government will not be able to amend the pipeline. They don't know it won't take 30 minutes. Forget about your technology. To burn this zoo down and make all the people of interest globally to lose their resources in Biafra land. I tell you, if you doubt it, give me 10 hours. I will dip the zoo called Nigeria into a chaos that she will never recover even 50 years later. This is not the interest of IPOB. We're not here to fight British government. Theresa May, Queen of Her Britannic Majesty, Queen of England. Okay, sorry. That word, that language is not man of God language. Sorry. We are not here to fight the Queen of England. We're not here to fight Obama. We're not here to fight anybody. The interest of IPOB is simple. What is good for the goose is good for the ganja. Do to others as you want them to do to you. When you call yourself world power, feeding on the misery of all that humanity, all that homo sapiens and their kind, how do you really feel? You think you are honorable? Fiakwa, spit on your grave. You will die like them. For the difference between you and them is just this brief life. Yes, you drink wine in White House, and I drink wine from the very source of water that I urinating. That is the difference. When you die, you will go to 6 feet. If like, let them put Boko Haram army to be guarding your dead body, you are dead already. Don't you see the Egyptian mummies? They are dead. If you like, you see they are 1,000 years, they have gold on their neck, they are dead. You will die for nothing. Don't let anybody deceive you. IPOB as a group among people of interest. Our interest is simple. We want to be free like air. We need our freedom. We want to be the author of our destiny. We want to be the author of our destiny. We want to have a free life. God first of all created man and gave them freedom. He gave us the earth and he says, subdue. Go everywhere. But I do not understand why man has turned their fellow Homo sapiens into a beast of burden. If you want to know the interest of IPOB, we want every Biafran to be free. We want the unborn children of Biafran to be free. To be able to answer their father's name. So nobody will kill them for who they are. Mark on LC that I have a dream that one day every boy, girl, child in America will no longer be addressed by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream. IPOB interest is that we have a dream that one day Yoruba will be eating their cocoa and Hausa Fulani will be eating their granola, and they will allow Biafrans to be free, and then we will become the author of our destiny. Mazen Nandekano say, I have a dream. I have a dream that one day Fulani herdsmen, Miati Allah and Boko Haram will not be gallivanting everywhere in Biafra land, killing Biafran people on question. Mazen Nandekano say, I have a dream. I have a dream that one day there will be no space, there will be no breeding ground for terrorists in Biafra land. I have a dream that one day every Biafran son and daughter will be able to lift up their head walking in the street of Biafra land, their father's land, and doing what they are supposed to do without being terrorized, humiliated, or harassed by the Fulani jihadist army. I have a dream that one day every Biafrans everywhere across the globe, no immigration will kill you without you being checked. Nobody will kill you and walk away freely. There will be no genocidia and there will be no homocidia. Biafrans will be able to walk with Biafran passport. I have a dream that one day we will wake up in Nigeria and we see ourselves in Biafra land, for there shall be no more Alamajiri in our land. I have a dream that one day British government will let us be, and then we will allow them to still be stealing the oil on check, because we allow them to steal the oil on check. I have a dream that they will never give contract to Utimpu. They will not give contract to men of God. They will not give contract to Hausa and the Yoruba to subdue us in the guise of deceiving the world to control our resources. I have a dream that one day everybody, Biafrans who have died for the sake of the name called Nigeria, will be remembered. I have a dream that one day they will pay for their heinous crime against the Biafran people. Yes, I have a dream that one day every justice that have been denied Biafran people, I have a dream that one day they will pay for all of it. I have a dream that one day Biafra will restore. That is what I dreamt of. Biafrans, wherever you are all over the world. Forget about your story building in Onitsha. Forget about your story building in Ojuelegba. Forget about your story building in Sabisa Forest. Focus on the interest of IPOB. You will see you will be more Biafran than me. I'll be back in a minute, but until then, do not forget, I am a Biafran, and that is where I come from. I'll be back in a minute. I will be back in a minute.
This one is the stars of Biafra, in Biafra land. We're gonna take some water away from our back province. Legend Rasta, Baba Chums, boom.
Danny plays on the beat.
I see you, Jenny.
See me, I come from Biafra. See me, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. It's the land of my birth.
I will never be frustrated. I will never run away.
I will never run away.
I will always believe in the word the king and my father told me.
My father told me.
Oh, my Biafra is a beautiful place. And it's so good for the people to live.
Yeah.
No wonder people they are free. No oppression here to see. If you like me, go follow me, go. I'm gonna show you many things you will like. Yes, so be inside the Biafra life.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
I wanna go. Plenty things I see make me wanna go. No matter what the people say, no matter what they do, Biafra is my land full of good people. No matter what they do to bring us back, forward never, backward never. Let me hear you say freedom, brother. Let me hear you say freedom. Let me hear you say freedom. My sister, let me hear you say no, freedom. Oh, yeah.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. Say, I'm the daughter of the Most High. We are the children of the Most High. They are planning for our downfall, but the Most High is on our side. Gone are the days of misery. Truly, right now we are seeing victory. Hey, all I see is freedom. No matter what I do, we are gonna be free. Hey, I'm proud to be a Biafran, baby. I'm not ashamed to be a Biafran, baby. See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. I'm proud to be a Biafran.
Make way for them and there. You don't call them and do them and not be vampires. Make way for them. This way you didn't have them and there. For Abba provides there. We gotta put respect to our leader, Martin Namekalo. May you protect that my bless and protect all Biafrans. We love Biafra. One love.
Danny, please on the beat.
You must not lose focus. People of interest, wherever you find yourself as a Biafra, whatever happening to us as a Biafra, find out their interest. The interest of Mazen and the Kanu is to build mansions, to drive, how do they call it? Is this flashy cars? You would have even sleep with your daughter Nayangudu and the rest, because Nayangudu just born woman, only one boy in the area. They are jumping up and down. Our interest is to protect your daughters. Our interest is to protect your daughters. We are people of interest. IPOB is among the people of interest. Find out our interest. You will be more Nnamdi Kanu than I am. Because we are Nnamdi Kanu lock. Indiara, I was not supposed to use that word today. I told God I will not insult you. Mad people. Sorry, God. I have to say it by mistake. Our numbers are open at this moment, and our WhatsApp line remains 081 828 16964. Our WhatsApp number is 081 828 16964. Our direct line for the mail is 081 221 52971. The direct number for the men remains 081 221-52971. The special number dedicated to our mothers, the female. It doesn't matter if you're my sister, my daughter, my wife, my mother, my auntie, my grandmother. Special number dedicated to the female remains 080-839-76412. And I must tell you at this time, our lines are open. I'm only asking you, Biafrans, wherever you are across the globe, before you get involved to Biafra issue, try and find out how many players that are involved. Then find out what their interest is. You will see that you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Don't let anybody deceive you. If you like, build 100-story building in Lagos or Yoruba land, it will not stop what is going to happen. We know what our interest is. Somebody coming, the way you are talking on radio, do you want us to fight war? Do you know how many companies I have in Lagos? Eh? Brother, I feel your frustration. I'm sorry. I feel it. But if you like have 20 companies, it cannot be equated to the value of the life of Biafran people. Oh, sorry, God, I said I will not cost them. Yes, caller on WhatsApp. Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
My brother. Hey, my name is Amara Choziri. I'm calling from London. Hey, Mazonibe, my brother, God will bless you. Bless Mazin and the Carlo. Bless all true IPOP, not fake ones. So, because there is the fake ones, stupid people in our midst. My dear, I listen to you.
Hello. Have you worshipped Nandekano this morning?
Of course, Nano.
Let's worship him again so the world will see.
Okay.
Holy, holy, holy,
holy.
And Nandekano is another sin. It's okay. Don't make me fall in love with you. Go ahead.
God will bless you, my Hamadike one. God will guide you. Hamadike one. God will protect your family. Hi, Mazonibe. Those stupid pastors, those occultism, they are very ndara. How pastors everywhere, pastors, sin everywhere. Look at them. Devil pastors.
Jesus didn't tell them that there is Boko Haram everywhere. They are there deceiving us.
It has those stupid Okochuku, Sao Pastor. They look at every shows you pastor. Pastor.
He's a Nollywood pastor. He's Nollywood pastor. He's pastoring with Jenny. Do you know that Atiku slept with Jenny Naji? Ndiara. Useless people.
This is stupid.
Ogechi Soju Eleba prostitute.
God will punish that
prostitute. Leave all those people in the ara.
You know, look at that stupid girl. Oh, that girl will lock of London. I don't want to have my father the place on, and that would be that lady. In a way, I take their contribute. Look at them, stupid people. These people are very wicked. Become my true Biafrans. Oh, when they true, what the fat one, God will punish all of them. Okay, give me a lot of one and ala Biafra. Aja Biafra, may I this got enemy. One need as Anamasibo. Oh, Imana de Banasib.
And the Awosana Suzibu Kita. Ndi Awosana Suzibu Kita. So in Asuibu, in Asuibu, Keke Basaram. Mwa Wuponya Bo, Wadia Mama. This is one thing they must know. When you say Ibu Bosoma, Ibu Bunka, Abiabo, Asabo, once you can speak Abo, you will understand every Igbo.
Of course,
it can be Kwere Igbo, it can be everything. You will understand it. The Igbo I can speak today, I didn't go to Onitsha to learn it. In fact, if you go to people in Opiweka, people in Ochanja Market, you know normally only two I say team who are here. When you get there, they are trying to do smart. You say, Adiabo, they will just pap you and tell you the truth. Because they know that Aboma may never be in Hiala. He may never have visited Okusigo, Amando, Bankwere, Olo, Mbisembi, Toru. They know everything you are saying. Only people in Anambra will tell you this truth. Then how come from my mother womb I can speak Igbo and I understand Igbo? Yet I'm not Igbo. I'm Niger Delta. They are yapping. Igbo, I'll be happy. And Igbo. Man, and the Hausa na so Igbo kita.
Yeah, I'm Igbo. What special you are Igbo? Idiot people. This will get you. God will punish you and your generation. My dear, my true Biafras, my church said that Taya Gado. That is the time. This is the time we are going to Taya Gado and move on, marching on. Not go and back and stupid. Those my fellow Biafrans, please. I'm church the other day. They said those Yoruba people, this useless Yoruba people. They say, hey, let me pray on Nigeria. I said, God will punish you. Say, pray who? I will
pastor
pray
that say, let's pray for Nigeria. Carry your Bible and leave the church. Said, Nigeria is God Boko Haram. Who prays for Boko Haram?
They pray for Nigeria. I say, oh God, please, God, give us our Biafra. The one girl in the I say, what are you doing? He said, I'm praying my own prayer. God will bless Biafra. God will bless Biafra. But Nigeria will not see peace. Nigeria will not. That is why I pray. Say God will punish all of you people, stupid people. This Okechukwu. Our own IPOP. One matter this thing is a long time ago. The pastors, pastors, everywhere pastors. They confuse people, stupid people. Oh, my brothers and my sisters, please, this is a time to tie your gato. Nah, the time, that day, that's on Thursday, I chariga BBC. No, there people BBC. So the time with my t-shirt, IPOP t-shirt. My brother match Kevin. I said chariga BBC. It's okay. Not chariga BBC. I said yes. Imana immediately drop that thing. I'm gonna say, I'm on announcement. I'm on the make the announcement. In my help from now, Hamadike one. My husband said that. Leader. Okay, they say, Hamadike one. Give it. Come and see. That is my spirit of IPOP, spirit of Biafra. Not come out and the yap nonsense and talk rubbish in your mouth. Why can't you tie your God? This is what did Nandekalo do? Nothing. Nandekalo did the cause. If you say election, or Hannah, if you say election had today, tomorrow, I say, my people cannot election. God, so what they get election. Election, they can get article. Tola Jubri. I will summon her boy. I get on Nandekalo. What is get to vote? Are you stupid?
Lunatic, we say, I am proudly Igbo. I am proudly Igbo. See, the people who can understand Igbo from their mother's womb without speaking Igbo, their number outnumber the Igbos 3-1. This is one thing the Igbo man don't know. This is one thing they don't know. When you are there, you think, we will destroy Nandekano. You are hallucinating. Because now, Nandekano is a German. Mazen Nandekano is a Aboma. Mazen Nandekano na is a Akwa Iboma. Mazen Nandekano na is a Ububuraman. Is a Yala Idu Mama. Mazen Nandekano na has become Biafra. Please, let's worship him once more. Let's worship him. Holy, 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 holy. Nandekano is another Savior.
My dear, God will bless you. I'm blessed through IPOP. Please, my brother and sister, tie your garden and march on. This is our time now. Stop being stupid and stop useless. Please, my dear, God will bless all IPOP. Thank you, Mazoni.
Thank you.
God will bless you. I'm going to work, all right? Thank you, my brother.
Have a nice day. Yeah, our people must not misunderstand. We are still following up with Nigerian fraudulent election, but somewhere along the line, you need to remove all the chaff among the wheat so you can be able to move clearly. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Caller on the line, can you hear me? Of course, maybe it's not hearing me. We'll move to another line. Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Good morning.
Yeah. Ngeneka, very soon you'll be. In fact, I'll use my back and card. Before you call this line again, it's 5,000. Go ahead, please. The word is listening. Then, before you go, have you worshipped Nandekano this morning? Have you worshipped him?
I was singing the
okay. He said, no, don't let anointing carry me. He said, no. You want anointing to carry me? Please go ahead, please.
That made me to stand on the main road and shout Biafra 4 times. And people will just look and start going their way. Because they know that Biafra is already here. Well, before this time, will you ever even say Bia? If you say Bia, they will think you want to put Fra so that they will kill you. Who is that person that is talking when others have not said something? When Chukwu have not said the word, he is that man that will stand when Chukwu have not stand. Who is that man that would say when Chukwu have not said something? Chukwu have not said the word and they are speaking on behalf of Chukwu. What do you punish that person? I just want to thank you this morning. I just want to thank our leader for making it possible. I was shouting, but Biafra have come there. Everybody gathered around. And I saying, this man, Ada Biafra, he has started again. I said, okay, now. I've started. I can shout about Biafra anywhere I go. He will catch you. Say it in that 2004. Just make 2004, 2005. He said Biafra to the hearing of somebody. They will call police for it. But this time, we wear them for our head. We wear them like a clothes and be going and somebody's talking rubbish. Let that person go and drink appetit on the main road. Biafra is coming. Let every Ipob stand firm and don't even try to cheat. Every one of us, let us stand firm. Biafra has come. We have seen Biafra. Our eyes have seen Biafra. Thank God that I'm alive to see Biafra. We will see Biafra, all of us. Our leader will see Biafra and grow old. And Chukwu will take him back home. We will not bury him. We will go alive. Because he's not the kind of body that he will go and bury on the ground. No. He will just grow and God will take him away. We want to thank all the IPOB that are working for the restoration of Biafra. And those IPOB side of us that are working for the politicians, they will not see Biafra. They might look a day to Biafra, they will die. Because they will not enjoy that Biafra. Even if they step in, they will not enjoy. It's Moses when you're leading the children of Israel. There are this group of families that say they're against Moses and what he said. And that is it only Moses that God tells things. They're all stuck inside a dry land, just open and swallow them off. You see, those things will happen, but they haven't seen it. Maybe because it's death that will take them. That's why they look as if
That is Zoo Epileptic Network. The moment you hold the line so long, they cut you off because they can't even suspend 1 minute call without interruption. Zoo Epileptic Network. Our people must not forget. Will you see anybody talking about Biafra? Will you see anybody calling Biafra? Anybody talking about Biafra, whether in favor or against? Find out what their interest is. From their interest, you can be able to redefine them. You can be able to define them and know where they're coming from and where they are going to. Call on WhatsApp your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, hello, Mazi Jojo Ibe. Good morning, sir.
Mwacho Kike, good morning. Go ahead, my brother.
Yes, watching Eke. My name is Chema Nwokike Ugochukwu. I'm calling you from India. I hail from Mumbai. Mumbai is in Olo province, Biafra land. Mazi, please permit me to praise Chukwu Okike and also sing for my able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okukano.
Please go ahead.
Chukwu Okike Abiama, anyị na-ekele gị, onye pụrụ ime ihe niile, onye ike niile dị n'aka ya, nwanne otu onye, ọ maka o si dịrị onye. Chukwu anyị kpụrụ n'oge mkpa ya aza anyị. Chukwu ma ebe ndị nke ya nọ. Chukwu na-aga, nwa eze anaghị efu na mba. Chukwu Okike Abiama nara ekele, onye pụrụ ime ihe niile. Ka anyị siri gbasasịa n'ụwa, ịma ebe ndị nke gị nọ. Ụtọ ọnọdụ ọbụla anyị na-agabiga taa, ịma i were zipte nwa oru gị Maazị Nnamdi Okukano, ya soro ụzọ gị bịakwa kpọrọ ndị kwetere na gị. Chukwu Okike anyị si ekele, ọjịja mma, ikpu isi ana dịchasịara aha gị ebi n'aha Chukwu Okike Abiama pụrụ ime ihe niile. Ise. Oziọma Nnamdi akpọtego m n'ụra. Oziọma Nnamdi akpọtego anyị n'ụra. Oziọma Nnamdi akpọtego anyị n'ụra. Oziọma Nnamdi akpọtego anyị n'ụra. Oziọma holy Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior.
Stop so that the anointing will not carry me.
Mazi, this morning was very, I don't know how to express my feelings. Even my wife chased me out and said, remember your daughter is still sleeping. Why are you laughing? Go outside. Mazi, now I'm interested because of it. I said, okay, I will go. Mazi, ekele dịrị Chukwu Okike Abiama. N'ezienụ ndị iro plan ha niile na ihe niile ha na-eche ka ha gbuo onye nke etere mmanụ. Ọwụ ọkụ hozi. Anyị nwawozi ụmụ Biafra, anyị ka kwudosikwara ike. We are still on still. Mazi, our people boycott through this election before our leader lifted the election boycott. I want to ask them question. Why are you guys asking of documents? Why are you guys stressing? Why are you guys? That means we are not even believing our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are just a follower. Why are you guys asking all these documents? Our leader have told you, APC and the PDP, to the end, from the beginning to the end. Buhari have died. Jubilee, they have replaced him to Jubilee from South Sudan, and he have proved it right. No doubt. Because if there is doubt, we see all those ones going to Facebook, doing rubbish. I don't want to call any name. But I want to tell them something. Let them, if they want to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to bring followers, to bring members to join them, to do their politics, they should remember that ego ọbụla agụrụ ọnụ agwụla. Ego ọbụla ị nwere na account gị, mata na ị nwere 3 million na account gị, my brother, my sister, that money have finished. Ị nwere ego esi na akụma na I want 20,000 million, my brother, that money has finished. Ego na ala asị na uwe gị na amaghị otu o siri bịa, and ọ Chukwu Okike Abiama na-enye ya. All those people you are converting, you are making your followers to follow. You want to preach about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Can you teach those your followers that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that Buhari is dead and they replace him with Jubilee from South Sudan? Let us make research. All those your followers, can you just take 1 minute or 2 minutes and tell them that in PDP now, article that I'm telling you guys now to vote, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said that article is from Cameroon. Let us make research. After we make this research now, let us insult this man. But you didn't do it because you know the truth. But I don't know how our people are reasoning. If this our head is still something is inside, or we are just what to compare our people than lower than shit, because the value of shit is to give menu in your farm. There is nothing. Our people can't we reason? The man you are calling names is the man that have carried us along. Since I was following Mazen Nandekano since 2014, and what be here Mazen Nandekano kuru na-emezuho, and what be okwu ogwara anyị na-emehono. So you are following Mazen Nandekano. He was telling you all those things, and the only one day Mazen Nandekano said, "Oh, yeah, go and vote." You are running to go and get your PVC to vote. That means you are not a Biafra. Even you yourself, you know the truth. You have boycotted the election, and our leader have told you why he said you will boycott this election. You have seen it, you confirmed it that this is the truth, and this is what this young man is saying is the truth, is pure. After he realized now that maybe the document and the discussion now might be like now, we will not like this thing to end like this now. Because of this, now you have to call off this boycott election. Because of that, we will give you this what you want. So our leader cannot accept. Our people, you guys are, I don't know. Our leader, we stand with him. If you like the leadership of IPOB, join IPOB. If you don't like, stay. A time shall come when you will tell us the name of your coordinator and whom you are attending IPOB meeting with. Anywhere you are listening to our voice. Our leader have collected money and run away. I told you. In country that you are now, they fought for their freedom. Check the history of the country you are staying now and know how they started. And check the history of your place. Nigerian people suffering and smiling. Mazi, let me give way here so that our people will come in and air their views. Because if we start saying the way we feel, my respect to all the whole principal officers anywhere they are. May continue to give you guys wisdom, knowledge. People are saying Nnamdi is working alone. Do you know how many radio stations that is broadcasting? Do you know how many principal officers that we have? You want to know all these things now from backyard. You don't want to come.
They didn't ask for the amalgamation document.
It's my father that died. Will be the one that will tell you, not we, because we must find the truth and we must reach our destination with Mazen Nandekano. At the end, we will shout, Hosanna Nenu Kasienu, all the Ngozi Bundi Garana, Onye Nwanyị Chukwu Okike Abiama, Hosanna Nenu Kasienu. Master George Onibe, thank you very much, sir. May God bless you, sir.
Thank you, and God bless you. We must continue. Yes, caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Yes, if you can hear me, go ahead, please.
Good morning, Master.
Good morning, go ahead, please.
Okay, Master Nandekano. Hello?
Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please.
Mazi Onibe na mani lekunu naro asam katikini kazi mangozi maranile.
Ise, thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, please. The word is listening. Good morning.
Agawa. Ora miwe. Ode nuku na woni. Kembe Saturday. ndị Nigeria si ha ji ime election n'ahụ ihe ka Biafra kemgbe ụra m na-ehiji ụra aka nwatakịrị n'ihi nke Chineke Chukwu okike ọbịa ekwela ka ihere mee ma na-arịọ Chineke sị ya okwu ndị mmadụ kwuru na-ebido rịọwa Chineke abịasị lekwa ihe Nnamdi Kanu kwuru masị ha mgbe m nụrụ na okwu Maazị Onyibe mgbe e bịara kwuchi okwu n'ụtụtụ ya ụra bụrụ m nke ọkwa m kwuru ekwu n'ime ya na-asị Chineke onye Amerịka Nnamdi Kanu biko ịhụ Nnamdi Kanu gị na ya kparịa kelere m ya ọ bụ ọhamadike nwoke dị ike n'ahịa echi mụ na ha lụgidere ma na-aba sịa na kama nwanne m ga-adị iberibe dịka m na-ekwukwe ọ ka mma ka kwashiọkọ mee ya mgwọ ya ọrịa ya ọwụrụ na anyị maara ikwu esi m raa ya anya ya ọ mara ihe m kwere ya anya ọ bụghị inwe nwanne onye iberibe ụzọ ọchị na-akpa ndị mmadụ si yes akọgide ndị ọnụ anyị bagidere ha mba sị ha na ha amaghị ihe ya sị na olee otu eji sị Nnamdi Kanu na ọka nna ya nke na idiberibe onye mụrụ nwa ya akaghị ya ọwụ ezigbo ihe ọwụghị ezigbo iberibe ị ga-amụ nwa gị aka gị ọ bụghị mụọ nwa ka nwa gị bịakwa na ọ gị n'okpuru bụ otu a ndị Naijiria mere ha bịara sị na ọ na-eme m cheta 1960 akwa agụwa m n'ihe anyị so na ndị tere egwu na independence na anyị enwetala independence ma na-agba nkwa n'ọnwụ m amaghị m na ọ bụ ọnwụ m ka m na-agba nkwa anyị gba ebe a ya agba ebe a ya agba ebe a ya agba ebe a ihe ndị a niile emechaa agha abịa anyị so na ndị na-aga ebugara ndị amị Biafra n'ime ya gaa lụcha ọgụ atacha ahụhụ a n'ofuo n'efu Chineke agaghị masị gị Maazị Onyibe jide ka iji imeela ndị acha mgbe ị na-agwa ha okwu isi na ị ga-apụ aka gị ebe ha ga-ada ọ ga-adịkwa n'otu ahụ ịhụla ndị iberibe ha mewe ihe ha na-emesi ha kwụ ndị politiks mgbe m na-ahụ aka ha na-awụ jom ma na-achị ha ọchị ha ga-arasị anya gị rasị isi anya gị n'ihi iberibe adịghị mma ma na-asị Chukwu okike ọbịọma onye na-alụ ọrụ ọ ga-alụ eje ruo njedebe ọ ga-alụ eje ruo njedebe ga-ekwe ka ihere eme ụmụ Biafra ma na-asị ka Chukwu okike ọbịọma onye anyị na-ekpere ka ọ gọzie gị gọzie Nnamdi Kanu gọzie Ipob gọzie mmadụ niile dị iche iche ndị gachekwa ka ikwere n'ihi ọtụtụ ekwerela nyela anya ndị mmadụ aga mere onwe ha taatị ọtụtụ mba ekwugharịala ma na-asị Chineke Amerịka Nnamdi gaa n'agha ma merie ya lụrụ gaba n'ihu n'aha ya wee Yesu.
Thank you very much and God bless you. Yes, caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Of course, we lose that caller. Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
I name is Mens Mosu Chuku, Konato Madison too. Okwana Sonia, one of that land. Holy, 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 holy. Nnamdi Kanu, another Savior, holy, 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 holy. Namdekano is our Mazin, Nandekano is our Savior. Onye chọrọ ịkpụ isi na ahụ aja ya kpụ isi na ahụ aja. Onye chọrọ ịga aba eletrik pol ya ga-aba eletrik pol. Onye chọrọ ịga abata transfọma ya bata transfọma. N'ihi na mmadụ bịara kwere na Jizọs bụ Savior ya. Ịdịghị ndụ ma onye Jizọs bụ gị kwere. Ruo ugbu a ka na nwa ọnwụ a na-egbu a na-eme ọtụtụ ọjọọ dị iche iche. Ị ka na-ekwe na Jizọs bụ Savior gị. Mana onye nke a bịaranụ wee ndị ha chụọ aja n'ihu gị mgbe dị ndụ ịhụrụ n'anya onye niile ọ na-eme. A na-agwụrụ na ọrịa Savior anyị nwere. Ị chọghị ịkweta. Ọwụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu mere a ji dịrị ọnọdụ ya dị chibi n'ihi na ama ga amekpochapụ ọtụtụ n'ime anyị. Ọ n'ihi Nnamdi Kanu mere ndị Hausa Fulani jiri lata azụ n'ugbo anyị ịwapụ nna anyị na nna anyị n'ọrụ ugbo ime ọtụtụ ihe ndị dị iche iche ebe a. Ọ n'ihi na Nnamdi Kanu bịara bịa birije ya ama ọwụ ya before this time around a ma abatara n'ụlọ anyị wara ọkpọ na nwa Nnamdi Kanu wara Savior ọ ya ndị anyị dị taa a ga na-epereze mgbe niile ịbụ na eziokwu Nnamdi Kanu Chineke zitere ya ka ọ dịnyere anyị aka ka ọ bịa sọpụta anyị. Ọtụtụ n'ime ha ga-ama onye ọbụla na-ekwu okwu ọjọọ gbasara Nnamdi Kanu onye ha ga-ahụ ihe ọma n'ụwa. Onye ọbụla na-ekwu okwu ọjọọ gbasara Nnamdi Kanu onye ha ga-anwụ ọnwụ ike. Onye ọbụla na-ekwu okwu ọjọọ gbasara Nnamdi Kanu onye ahụ ga-eji ekezitere mmiri. Nnamdi Kanu Chineke zitere ka ọ dịnyere anyị aka ihe bekwa nyere aka na-arụrụ ọma ndị mara na-ahụ ya. Ndị chọọchị na-akatọ na-ekwenye ndị dị iche iche na-ekwu na ha onye amụma. Ihe niile Boko Haram na-eme ha na-ebu ya n'amụma. Ihe ndị Hezbollah na-eme ha na-ebu ya n'amụma. Ihe a na-achọ ụzọ eche enweta ego ndị anata kọlekshọn na chọọchị ụlụkọ ndị mmadụ na-anachighị ego na-ejukwa ha. Ma Nnamdi Kanu n'ihi na ọrụ chọọchị mgbe ọ bịara ọ ya mere na ahụtaga dịka onye amụma ma anyị ahụtara Nnamdi Kanu dịka onye amụma. Chukwu nke Adama ga-adozi ebe ọbụla ọnụ ọ ga-adị ya na mma ebe ọbụla ọnụ a niile ga-adịdo onwe Biafra ndị na-arụ ọrụ ime ọrụ eziokwu gbasara Biafra. Ndị ọbụla ji obi ihe niile na-arụ ọrụ gbasara Biafra a ga-adị ndụ onwe Biafra n'aha Chukwu okike abịama.
You say, thank you very much, and hopefully this will be our last caller for today. I want to encourage Biafrans wherever you are all over the world, as well as Nigerian. Like I always say, I don't hate Yoruba, I don't hate Hausa, but I hate what they are doing to us in order to preserve this zoo called Nigeria. I hate it with cruel hatred, I must tell you. And so as a Nigerian, whether Rewa extraction or Duduwa extraction or Biafra extraction, when you see anybody doing anything, foreigner or insider, find out their interest. This will be the guide that will enable you know when you are on the right track. Don't let anybody deceive you. All the people we have mentioned so far, what are their interests in our land? And then you begin to know the truth. As I sign off from here, remain focused, remain blessed. We love you, Biafrans. That is why we are here. Some people will call and say, I thank God because you don't sleep. But you don't sleep because I see most of you. You stay with me through till I log out. And when I wake up in the morning, you'll be the first to join me. And I think some of you are not in IPOB family yet. I will call your name in the evening of today. Because with all the sacrifice standing by my side on the platform here, and if you're not in any family, believe me, you are missing a lot because you're giving so much. About 3 of you or 5 of you, anytime I come online, it's like you are tracking me already. But the beauty is, you may not even be, you may not have identified with IPOB family, but you have become more Biafran than me. Let not anybody deceive us. If we don't do what we are doing now for our people, nobody will, for God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu remain our supreme leader. It's not in contest anyway. They don't have king, they don't recognize leader. Now we don't recognize one, it become a headache for all of you. No, how can they boycott election? Do they know the integrity and the affirmativity and the austerity is going to affect Nigeria? Now we lift up the boycott, is a problem. No, he have to vote and then he has to show us the document. Did you ask Lord Lugard, Frederick Lugard, to show you the document of amalgamation of 1914? Amalgamation of the Northern and the Southern Protectorate, 1914. Did you ask him? Egun watubu enumu amandieneze. Obuwasiadio Egu watubuenumo Amandieneze Amandieneze Neluwa Yoshi, our son of remain blessed and focused. I love you. This is my song for Biafrans.
This is my song for freedom. They call me Chris Jokey. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I fear no evil, for still God is always with me. Yeah, He's always with me. And the sun will rise. My brothers will be coming home. Yeah, we made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land, and the time is too late. So join me, let us get it now, now. Oh, happiness, we all rejoice. Yes, we are the children of God. I am talking about a holy land, yeah, where God will always reign, and the sun will shine again. So we the people rejoice, yeah, where no one will tell me, yeah, that my song is suicidal, that I will lose my life for singing song, where there is freedom of speech. Mr. Mepho will remind us, yeah, that we are children of the Most High God. In Jerusalem we meet again, yeah, because we are the children of God, and the sun will rise. My brothers will be coming home, yeah, we made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land, and the time is too late. So join me, let us get it now, now. Oh, happiness, we all rejoice. Yes, we are the children of God. We are praying for the moment, yeah, when heaven will come for us, and the world will talk about us, so no one else have to die. All this nation will respect us, yeah, understand we just wanna go back home. No amount of gun can stop the show, yeah, cause we all got possessed, and the spirit is in me. My director will return home, yeah, show us love we used to do before. Beautiful faces I will see again, yeah. We need you, we miss you, and we wait on you. And the sun will rise. My brothers will be coming home, yeah. We made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land, and the time is too late. So join me, let us get it now, now. Oh, happiness, we all rejoice. Yes, we are the children of God. Holy, Nandekano is another Savior. Holy, Nandekano is another salvation. Mugawa, Biafra, Kadege, we run, baby, it is a chance. The sun will rise. My brothers will be coming home, yeah. We made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land,